Hey guys, what's going on? Um, I kind of lost my voice and it was really low this morning and now it's just kind of like grovelly. Um, all the better for me. So it turns out today was the last day of Pride and lo and behold, I had um, way too much work. I worked from 11 to 5 today and the Pride Parade was at 11:30, so I missed everything Pride related. So I was really kind of like bummed out because I was like, damn, like, um, it's the first time that I've gone to Pride, quote unquote, gone, aka didn't go, but whatever. Um, and identified as trans, and so I was really excited to go out. Um, but then I was kind of like, well, why don't I go do something trans related? Because like I was thinking about my place in the queer community, and I don't know about you guys, but I definitely don't feel a part of the lesbian community, or didn't feel part of the lesbian community, even when I identified as lesbian, um, or just like queer in general. Um, I have had a couple girlfriends who um, after like identifying as straight for a while, started dating me, and then we're like, yeah, let's go to the gay club. So we went to the all ages queer nightclub, and there's just a huge lesbian scene there that I easily like dressed to pass into, and went with my girlfriends, um, like one at a time, over the past like 4 years. Um, but yeah, and it just felt weird because for a night like I could go and I could feel somewhat straight, if that makes any sense. Like I could just feel comfortable dancing with a girl and not be at a school dance where I was like the only gay kid there, and or queer. I'm sorry, I don't mean to use the word gay. I just yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to call myself a lesbian. That's just I don't know. I just don't like the word because, like, I'd go to these places and I would be there for the night and then I'd leave and I still felt completely disconnected. I didn't belong there and I didn't fit in, and I didn't feel like, even though I could go and do whatever and it was not like I was going to get discriminated against, I didn't feel comfortable. Um, So the other thing, what else? So Pride today, I didn't feel that bad about not really going because there's not really much trans stuff. The only trans stuff that used to happen was the march and like some events, but I heard that there was a trans guy meetup. I was looking on the website. Sorry, my voice is really shitty. And so I was like, oh, good. Well, I'll go to that. Sorry, just like okay. Yeah, so I just went and it was really awesome. Uh, I think because it was Father's Day and because it was Pride, there were only 8 guys there. And I got really nervous right before I went in because I've been to this place before and all the events I've gone to there really have um, a lacking turnout. Like, I don't know why, but I go to an event there and then they'll be like, oh my god, like last time we had this event there were 50,000 people, now there's only 8. And so I feel really weird about that. Like I hope there's a lot more people usually, because I want to go again, but it was kind of awkward having like my expectations of it being awkward. It really did kind of fit that, which is weird. um, I eventually went in with enough confidence that it was fine, but I think I was just nervous that, I'm probably going to be the youngest one there, and, most of these guys are probably already on T or have been for years, and they're going to be, you know, I don't know what they're going to talk about, because if they've been on T for a while, they're not going to be talking about what resources there are. Sorry. Anyway, so, yeah, that was why I was nervous. But when I went in, like, there was a couple other new people, who were somewhat younger, and I actually felt way more knowledgeable than two of the other guys who were there. So that was really cool. I felt like I was a little further in my transition, and it was really reassuring. It didn't even come to mind that, I'd walk in and they'd say, "Hey, what's your name?" And I would say Liam. Um, I don't know if I told you guys, I keep introducing my videos saying like, "Hey, it's Reckless Kid," just because I wasn't really comfortable with a name yet, but I totally feel like I fit the name Liam now, and I've been, going out with my one friend who is really close to me as far as trans stuff goes, and just like we'll go out and I'll just order food with the name Liam, and you know, even if that's the most that I do, um, she's totally fine with it, and I feel comfortable. Um, so I went to this meeting and I said my name and I said male pronouns, and it was weird because honestly, like, I haven't asked anybody to do that for me yet. I just felt like it was, uncomfortable to be called female pronouns all my life, but I was always like, fuck it, I hate it. It sounds bad. It doesn't fit me. Like she, lady, female. It's not me at all. And I don't know why it never flipped in my head, like, ask people to call you male pronouns. And it's all because I've been waiting to feel comfortable in my kind of trans self because I wasn't sure for a really long time. Sorry, I think I got a bug bite. I wasn't sure for a really long time if I felt comfortable being Liam. And I, for a while, I've just been playing with the fact of just being genderqueer, gender variant, and I didn't want to lose the female, priorities that I got for a while. I mean, living in the female gender, you eventually kind of see that if you leave your androgyny and you become a straight male, like, you kind of just become every other guy, and that was kind of tough for me to deal with. Um, thinking in the future as far as like where I'm gonna be getting jobs and relationships or sex or um, what else, school, social situations. It was just hard to think that, that would be difficult or more difficult without, being able to be somewhat identified as female from time to time, even though my personality is completely male. Um, so it took me a little while to try and figure out how comfortable I was, and I definitely had a good time tonight. I met a lot of cool guys who just talked a lot about, their chest surgery and how the resources in Portland were, and it kind of felt cool because some guys needed binders, or one guy did, I think, and I was like helping him out and telling him about the resources that I'd found. So it was cool because I feel like, you know, I want to be an English major in, well, I will be soon, and perhaps teach in the future. And I definitely feel like you learn more when you're, um, telling others what you know, or at least you get more confident in what you know when it's being relayed to other people. So, um, as confused as I've felt and as clueless as I've felt, um, I didn't realize how knowledgeable and comfortable I actually was with myself. So I had a good time. And hey, if you guys are out there, to all the guys who were at the trans guy meetup today in Portland. So yeah, I hope everybody else is doing well. If you went to Pride, cool. And I may make another update soon because I had a lot more to talk about as far as family and stuff. But yeah, all right, peace.